Steenbras fishing shack. Absolutely beautiful. Sinker. Now it looks like that. What a fighter. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crazy Fishing SA. Today I'm going to show you how to catch some Steenbras. First, what we need to do is we need to get some bait. And Steenbras do love some freshly pumped prawn. And let's see if we can get some bait. And then I'll show you the rig and everything. And then we're going to try for some Steenbras. And I'll show you how to. I'll see you in just a bit. Oh, so look at that. Got three here. 3 prawns. Absolutely beautiful. And I forgot to say, obviously you need a pump. You need a pump to pump some prawn. This is my old faithful, all the old subscribers will know. Got a steel pump from somebody, I just need to fix it. But still, this guy is operating for many years now, as the old subscribers saw. Still doing the job. Here's the bait for the Steenbras. Yeah. And obviously, I've got to tell you this, you need something to put the prawn in. So I've got a little bucket here, and I think you're allowed 50 prawn per day. But I pump usually around about 30-35 prawn. You need a bait license to come and pump some prawn. So you need your pump, you need a bucket, you need a license. First the license, then you get a pump and you get a bucket, then you pump. You pump, puppy. Pump to get that prawn. Man, the prawns isn't that big here, but at least we're getting them. And we're gonna catch that Steenbras. First we need to find a location to go and catch the Steenbras. But yeah, after the pumping I'll show you the rig that I'll use, and then we're gonna see if we can catch some Steenbras. So if you don't know how to, here's a video to show you exactly how to. I do pump with a wader. I'm pretty old school. I'm a pretty sensitive guy. Don't like to get my feet wet. No, I'm just joking. I just love to pump with a wader. What can I say? I've got a message, I've got a comment on social media that's telling me, why am I pumping with a wader? Well, I didn't know it's illegal. Okay, apparently according to that guy's comment, it is illegal to pump with a wader. You'll see me pump with a wader. Hey, if it's summertime, fine, then I'll come and pump with a couple of shorts and all that stuff. But I do love my wader in the winter. What can I say? So you don't need a wader to come and pump some prawn. You can come here naked if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest you do that. And yes, I fixed this pump quite a lot. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say is, if you do pump prawn, I know there's probably a lot of people that knows it, a lot of people that don't know. If you do pump prawn and you've pumped the prawn in half, or yeah, pumped it in half, don't throw it in your bucket. I can tell you one thing, it's gonna spoil the other prawn. And for me now, I'm gonna pump. I'm pumping now. The water is the swells are 3.5 meters. I'm only going to fish tomorrow, so I'm gonna keep them in the freezer. And there's a dead one in there, it's gonna affect all of the prawn, are gonna die. And you need the prawn fresh and alive. So I'm going to fish tomorrow low tide. Just thought I'd share that. I thought I'd share that with you guys, huh?
Fridge ni freezer ni.
Well, fridge. Alrighty then, before I forgot, I've got this little tubey as well. It is low tide now, as you can see. Got this from Steenbras Fishing Shack. He gave us a couple of stuff a couple of years ago. But it does come in handy if it's a bit high. As you can see, these pools here. And I can pump here because it's low tide now, but when it's high tide, I mean high like this. But here's a little pool. You will most definitely not see the prawn if you pump without a little floaty with a net. So let me just show you how. And then it floats around. There you go. So now what happens is the prawn doesn't disappear here in the water. It just falls here on the little net. But I only use it when it's high tide. and I can't see the prawn in the water, so it does help. So you need that as well if you do decide to come and pump some prawns and the water is a little bit too high. You need this little floating device with a little net, and like I said, Stefan's fishing shack gave it to us. We still use it until we do still use it. Alrighty then, we are finished for the day. Another thing, for those who don't know, we do always, when you finish pumping some prawn, just clean the pump out, and then you're ready for the next time. Alrighty then, we've got our prawns, as you can see here. Absolutely beautiful. Now what we're going to do, we're gonna go home, gonna put it in the freezer, and then I'm gonna show you the rig that I'm using, and then I'm gonna look for a spot to fish. Alrighty, we are at the water. We've pumped some prawns. I've showed you exactly how to. Now I need to do the little rig that we're gonna use to catch some Steenbras. Let's see what we have here. Here's a little bead. We're gonna use a little bead. These are little three-way saws. I do not really use them, but if I do run out of saws, then at least I've got some backups here. So I've got my little bead. And here are some hooks and some saws. What I normally use is two-way saws. I've got two saws here. And this is the leader line that I use. It's about 15 kilograms. I'm gonna put it on my braid. Don't ask me what braid I'm using, I don't know. Somebody gave it to me and it's a no-name brand, but it works. Alrighty, got my little weight here. It's about a 3 ounce. Got a hook here. It's about a, I think it's about a 2030. And I've got my two saws and my bead. Got this line. I think about 2 meters of this line. This is the line that comes from my reel. As you can see, here's my reel. There's my line. Fishing with a little Makuma Revenger. Pro X, absolutely beautiful little reel, and with my Blue Surf 12 footer. So here's the line that comes from my reel. Alrighty, I'll take my leader line, just make a little knot like that, take this line, put it through this little loopy here, put it through and start winding it up, so it's like that. Do it about, say about 10 times. You'll see it looks like that. Little loopy, put the line through, make that little turn it around a couple of times, then you pinch it here, and then you just go back, wind it up backwards now. So now it looks like this. Hopefully you can see. Wind it up, wind it up, wind it up. Then your line is here, yeah. Then you just put it through this little loopy again, just like that. Now it's like that. Then you just pull this little loopy tight, lubricate it a bit, as you can see, and now we're just going to pull it. Now it looks like that. Beautiful. You can just cut off this excess line here. And then it's like that. Alrighty. So now I've got my leader line on. My lead line on, I cut off another piece of line for my hook. So here you go, I've got my hook here. I'm gonna do a snell knot on this one. I just put it through here. Make a couple of turns here, you can see, and then I just put it through this little loopy again, a little ring of the eye ring. Then I've got my hook on. And that's it, I've got a little snell knot here. Then I'm gonna put on my swivel. Here's a little swivel, and do a little figure of 8 knot here. So I put it through here, through the swivel, twice with my finger, pull it out, and you'll see I've got a little circle here. And put this end through that double circle like that, and then you just start to pull it tight, and that's a figure of 8 knot. So now I've got my hook trace here, as you can see, the hook, the line, and the swivel. Now I've got my little weight. This little weight, it's got a little rope on here. Just twist it around. Just a normal little knot, just twist it around. So it looks like that. Put it through that little eye there by the loop. Lubricate it a little bit, and then just pull it tight. As you can see, this is a very short line with my sinker. Now I'm gonna take my swivel, put this on here, but on the swivel I'm just gonna make an easy silly little knot that I made on the rope. Just twirl it around, take that end, put it through that little loop. Much so difficult on the show it you at the water, but anyway, pull it tight, and that's it. Swivel, short line on my sinker with my rope. So now I've got my sinker and I've got my hook. Alrighty, as you can see. So now I just take my leader line which we put on the braid. As you can see, here's the point. So I pull, put the line through my sinker swivel like that. So it goes like that. Alrighty. Trying to do it slow, you guys can understand. Some of you said I'm doing it a bit too fast, you can't really see. It's crazy to do it here by the water, but hopefully you can see that. So this leader line, from here it goes to my reel, and this one is going to be attached to my hook. But now first I've put the sinker on. As you can see, it slides. Then I'm going to take the little bead, put the bead there. So it's first my sinker and then my bead, and then I take my hook. Here's the little hook that I made, hook line that I made, put it through the swivel, and then you just tighten it. So normally I do a figure of 8 knot on the hook line as well. This is a very strong knot, like I showed you, through that hole twice over the fingers, and then you can see here. Now I'm just gonna pull it tight. That's why they say figure of 8 knot. As you can see, it makes a little 8 there, and then you just pull it tight, and just like that. So now I'm sitting with my sliding sinker, and here's my hook. Alrighty, I'm just gonna cut off these excess pieces here. Now we are ready to go to fire up. Now I just need to put on some bait. So here's my hook. Take my little prawn. Do take the tails and put it by the hook of the point, and the head and everything upwards. Now it looks like that, as you can see. So the sinker slides, here's my hook, and here's my bait. Let's throw in a line and see what happens. Alrighty, it's not a sizer. Let's give him some. There he goes. Alrighty, only that one little baby, but gave it some freedom. I told you I'm going to show you how to catch Steenbras, but yeah, unfortunately that's not a sizer. Steenbras needs to be 60 centimeters to keep. So we caught our Steenbras. Let's just try for a bigger one. First we put on some new bait. You hold your thumbs, maybe we can get a bigger one. I didn't even measure that one. See, it's just way too small. About 40 centimeters. But beautiful. Beautiful little fight. Let's see if we can get a bigger one. And just like that, we are back at home again. No more fish. So yeah, we spent all day down there. I was a bit lazy, I didn't scratch around. So yeah, only that one little Steenbras, but that's how to catch a little Steenbras. I showed you everything. That's the way I do it. But next time we'll try for a bigger fish. It's not but yeah, that's it. Unfortunately no big fish came out, but that's part of the game. So I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell for upcoming videos. Cheers. You look at this fish, man. What a fighter. Woo! Look at this. Woo! What an absolutely beautiful Steenbras. Just caught in the lip with that freshly pumped prawn. Wow. Let's give it some, I don't think it's 60 centimeters, but let's measure it. Need a flat area to put it on. Wow, it would be great if it's 60 centimeters, but it's not going to be. Wow, you look at this. Beautiful specimen. Oh, calm down, calm down. Man. "54 centimeters. What a beautiful Steenbras. Let's give him some freedom. Man, look at this fish. Wow.
Oh my god.